today in this video, we are going to see how our entity sniper data and entity sniper indicator has performed. So let us see and how with this data, we would have gained more than 200 points in Nifty Bank. Today, that is 24th of May. Let us check how the Nifty and Bank Nifty data has performed and how the indicator has also performed. Let us first check for Nifty. Here, once we click on Nifty, we had a sell trade in the morning in the Nifty that was at around 10.6, which the indicator suggested us a sell. Let us see whether the data was supportive or not at that point of time. Once we click on Nifty 50 data, we'll go on the dashboard, we'll click on Nifty 50, and once we click on Nifty 50, we'll have the today's data for Nifty 50. Once we click here, let us click and let us go at 10.6 and let us see whether the data is supportive or not. Once we click on 10.6 and here we have the data for 10.6, we have the data. Here if we see 16 stocks were positive of the Nifty, 32% was positive, whereas if we see negative side it was 68%. So this was, the breadth was well above 60% positive, negative, and if we see the weightage also, the weightage was also negative 65%. So both breadth and weightage were negative more than 65%, 60%. And here if we see, our indicator also suggested a sell. And here if we see in the chart, we had a stop loss today in Nifty trade, a minor stop loss. Why I'm saying that? Because we entered somewhere near 22,930 and we exited at 22,950, 960. So almost a 20-30 point risk, not bigger. But if we see the previous trend, previous week, if we see this week also, since launch there was not a single trade which had a stop loss. So this is a first trade, and that too not a big of it, only a 30 point risk. And after that, if we see, we had a buy trade in Nifty as per the indicator at 1057. So let us see whether the data at 1057 was supportive. We'll go on 1057, and once we go on 1057, here we can see the data at 1057. Our breadth was only 54% positive, whereas if we see the weightage, it was only 43% positive. So neither the breadth was supportive, neither the weightage was supportive. So we only had a one sell trade in Nifty, and that was a minor stop loss. But let us see whether the Bank Nifty data was supportive, whether the Bank Nifty trades were supportive or not. Once we go on Bank Nifty here, we'll click on Bank Nifty. Again, we had a sell trade in Bank Nifty at 10 o'clock. So let us see whether today at 10 o'clock we had a sell trade and the data was supportive or not. Once we go on the dashboard, after clicking on dashboard, we'll select Nifty Bank, and once we select Nifty Bank, we'll get the Nifty Bank today's data. Once we select Nifty Bank here, we click on today's data. After clicking on today's data, we'll see at 10 o'clock the Nifty Bank data was supportive or not. Once I go on 10 o'clock, and here I can see whether my data was supportive or not. At 10, if I see, 66% weightage, breadth was negative, so breadth was supportive above 60%. But if we see the weightage was not 60% positive, the weightage was not 60% negative. And always on the Bank Nifty side, we give higher importance to the weightage because we only have 12 stocks in Bank Nifty, hence the breadth can sometimes be misleading, but the weightage will always give you an accurate data, an accurate reading of the data. So both combined, if we see, breadth was well above 60% negative, but the weightage was not 60% and above negative. Hence, this Bank Nifty trade was an avoid trade. Why? If we see, again, if we go little further, 5 minutes ahead, 6 minutes ahead, the data didn't went above 60% negative. The highest it went at 10:10, that was 559.85. Then again it came down to 57-55%, which means the weightage was not going below 60% negative. That means this Bank Nifty trade, neither at that point of time, neither few minutes later, it was supportive. Hence this trade would have easily be avoided with the help of data. And here the second trade in Bank Nifty happened at 12:59, and we entered somewhere near 48,898. That way we can consider 48,900. And here if we see at 12:59, let's see the data was supportive or not for the Bank Nifty at 13 o'clock. If we see at 1 o'clock sharp, our Bank Nifty data was supportive. If we see, out of 12, 8 stocks were positive, 66% Bank Nifty data was positive. And again, if we see at 13 o'clock, our weightage was also positive, 62%. So both breadth and weightage were well above 60% positive on the both side, and the indicator was also suggesting us buy at that point of time, which means this was a buy indicator. This was a correct indicator for Bank Nifty, and from around 48,900, Bank Nifty made a high of somewhere around 49,050. A nice move in Bank Nifty, a nice move of around 150 points easily captured in Bank Nifty and closed at around 48,950. A nice move in Bank Nifty, and after that entry, So this is how, with the help of intraday sniper indicator and intraday sniper data, you can get the correct entry in the correct index without getting into a fake trade. Thank you.